Hello guys and welcome. I hope that you're having a good day or good morning or good evening. This is I Play 4K, aka I Play AK, aka I Play 16K, and in this video guys I'm going to show you Hunt Showdown running on crazy 10K resolution, rendered in real time, downscaled downscaled to AK native resolution. Okay, and let's real quick go ahead and demonstrate it to you. I'm going to show you all kind of different presets. Today I'm running on the native AK resolution screen with the GSR up to 16K resolution, 15,360 pixels by 8640 pixels. So you can see DPI scaling at 500, but at 175 as minimum. Everything is getting so small guys, it's unbelievable. Even on 75-inch TV, AK native, it's ridiculous. But the visuals is on another level. It's nice to play games with that. So let's get back to the game. So let me show you the specs. We're going to start with 10K resolution at low. Keep in mind that today I'm having two RTX 2080 Ti video cards and SLI, but Hunt Showdown, even in May 2019, doesn't have the profile that supports SLI, default Nvidia profile, or by the developers SLI profile. So maybe you can find the SLI profile, custom SLI profile with manipulating the bits, but there is no such official SLI profile. So RTX 2080 Ti, GTX 1080 Ti, Titan RTX is in SLI. Everything in SLI doesn't work. Okay, so that's why I'm using window mode, because the Hunt Showdown doesn't support MSI Afterburner overlay. So I decided I'm showing you right here all the stats that you need to know. Let's go ahead and get going guys. Today I'm having the basic RTX 2080 Ti EVGA GeForce RTX 2080 Ti XC Ultra video card that has 11 GB of VRAM. It's running stock, but I overclocked my VRAM up to 16,000 whopping megahertz, or 16 GB of VRAM speed, which is 2,000 megahertz overclock or 2 gigahertz extra overclock. Look at this, above 30 FPS, 35 average, and I'm recording today with the ShadowPlay, so keep in mind that you can add 3 FPS without the ShadowPlay recording, 3 FPS at least without the ShadowPlay recording, so it will be at least 35 FPS. This game is designed to be played at 30 FPS because I believe Crytek company, the developers of this game, knew that their CryEngine 5 is not going to support SLI for a very long time, and with this single Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture, this game at 4K resolution was showing below 50 FPS, and this is ridiculous guys. So that's why they decided to go ahead and design the game in the way so it's going to be playable at 30 FPS, because you know, if Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture or GTX 2070 video card or RTX 2060 video card cannot handle this game at 60 FPS 4K resolution, that means something. So this is why I believe they developed something like that, and it's working. It's working. Even if you're not old school gamer, you know, it's going to be playable for you. Okay, this tool is kind of suck, but it's going to be playable for you, and there is no stuttering and anything like that. It's still playable even at 30 FPS, but you most definitely want to keep above 30 FPS guys. This is a nice tool right here. Keep the game above 30 FPS for, as you can see, this is a new tool. They added some new tools. They added some new monsters like in the water and stuff like that. Visuals are amazing guys. At low, visuals look like at 4K high, and we still at low have that tessellation. Check it out. And I really like this tessellation at without the GPU tessellation. This game has two capabilities. This type of tessellation, which is not the tessellation, I believe it's just parallax mapping, and I really like this way, or the tessellation through the GPU tessellation, but their tessellation is a little bit too deep and you can see those ugly polygons. Maybe they need to increase the multiplier on the tessellation to smooth it out a little bit, or not to make it too deep into the terrain. As you can see, CryEngine 5 rendering terrain amazingly well, guys, amazingly well. The characters could be a little bit higher poly. For the characters, when you importing the models into the into the CryEngine 5, I believe the limitation up to 12,000 polygons or 15,000 polygons, and this is kind of hilarious for the 2017 games. So pretty much regular character is about 50,000 polygons. So to be able to load the character 3D model 50,000 polygons, you gotta split it into multiple 3D objects, like split his head, split his body, split his arms, etc, etc, etc. And so you can load as many as possible unless you split the character into multiple 3D models. Okay guys, the purpose of this video is not the gameplay. The purpose of this video is the performance demonstration, so we can speculate about the GPU architecture and PC gaming in the future, and we can compare it with the future hardware or with the previous hardware. So yes, so to be able to load it, but still the characters is not at the level, at the Crytek level, because Crytek was just a fantastic company when it comes to terrain rendering with the CryEngines and to the character rendering. But as you can see, especially like facial stuff like that, but as you can see guys, oh, that's not good. Just leave me alone, dude, just leave me alone, I said. But as you can see guys, the character is not at that level yet. I wish they would make a little bit higher polygon count on the characters, but the terrain is amazing even at low. Look at that, and it's not using, let me real quick go and show it to you again. 10K at low guys are using the detailed system specs, which is kind of suck. Again, Windows doesn't support SLI, I know that, but just because this game at full screen doesn't support SLI, so there's I'm showing you the window to show you all the kind of stats. Toggle GPU tessellation. So when I'm going to toggle GPU tessellation, you're going to see that tessellation is going to be kind of ugly. Let me real quick and show it to you. Too deep into the terrain, I believe. And we gotta I think we gotta reload the game for that, or maybe it's not showing at low. I believe it's not showing at low, but I'm going to show it to you when we're going to switch to medium. But at low it's looking amazing guys. As again, they added some monsters into the water now, so water is unsafe. Looking amazing guys. Above with the 35-36 mega FPS average, playable. So let's go ahead and switch it to guys to a medium now, and we're going to have a look how it's going to look at the medium. The visual should be improved, not by dramatic level, but should improve a little bit, because here we go, high medium. As you can see, it's showing to us that they're pulling this data, I'm pretty sure, from the DirectX 11 API, and it's showing that our video card doesn't have even 11,000 megabytes, and it could be true guys. It could be not even 11 gigabytes on the RTX 2080 Ti. This is what DirectX API are providing them, this information. I'm pretty sure they're putting this information from the dependencies of the DirectX 11 API. Okay, I see what's going on over here. Let me real quick go ahead and refresh over here. Come on, it doesn't show us the stats, the important stats over here. 1 second guys, let me close this out, and we're going to reopen that again. Let me detach that. Hopefully I'm not going to die. Ooh, something going on, just because I'm applying too much of the resolution. But let me real quick go ahead and show you the memory usage. That's probably what we need to look at. 9,595 megabytes. So this is lying to us. It's not updating in real time probably. Okay, medium guys. It's still loading, as you can see. But right now you can see that tessellation And at medium it's not as deep. Probably it worked, the GPU tessellation probably worked. At low it was nice, but as medium it's not as deep. So at medium tessellation is great too, maybe a few pixels you can see, but at high it's going to go so deep, and those pixels going to sticking out. It's gonna create that kind of harsh visuals on the tessellation, and they probably need to increase the multiplier, or kind of do not make it that deep on the tessellation. So it's just because not enough geometry in polygons, that's why it's that harsh. Look at that, 25 FPS. So now it's still playable, but it's not as comfortable as 35 FPS, and 35 FPS actually was playable, guys, and it was comfortable. Keep that in mind. So you can see now that those polygons that I was talking to you, they kind of ugly now. At high it's going to be even deeper than that, those holes. And I like how it looks at medium or even at low, but medium still not bad. Tessellation at medium looking great. Here we go. Okay, we definitely don't want to have a docks. So it's playable, but it's not that comfortable. It's 25 FPS, guys. But still, 25 FPS, 10K resolution at medium, guys. With the tessellation on, I'm pretty sure if I'm going to disable the tessellation, we further going to reduce our usage. Look how beautiful the terrain looks like. I think we can jump there. I don't see anything, any monsters in the water yet. Let's go ahead and try it. But they added the monsters into the water, but you can easily spot them in the water. The terrain is amazing in this game, guys. I wish they would add the SLI. Imagine to play this game right now at 60 FPS, 10K resolution. It's just on another level. And as again, I'm not doing what game ask us to do. Go ahead and do the bounty and stuff like that. We're not doing that. As again, the purpose of this video just speculation. Okay, somebody burned that thing down. That means that there is a player around here somewhere, so we gotta be careful. So 25 FPS, so it's already unplayable, guys. 25 average, I would say. 10K resolution. I'm recording with the ShadowPlay, so you can add 3 FPS without the recording on top of our FPS counter, but still unplayable. Look at that CPU usage. As you can see, as we increasing the resolution, we're using less and less CPU. So we don't need the more than 6 cores and 6 thread CPU in the future, guys. Keep that in mind. The dog, I don't want those dogs. They're gonna give us a hard time. Six core is more than enough, guys, with the 6 threads. Thanks God that i5 now is 6 core, so it's affordable. You can get yourself i5 8600K for 150 bucks right now in 2019 on eBay, new or used like new, or just wait if you lacking of the money. Get it right now if you're building your system, or in 2020 you could get the i5 9600K that easily goes above 5 gigahertz, because i5 8600K will maximum frequency overclockable will be 5 gigahertz or 5000 megahertz, but i5 8600K will go easily above 5 gigahertz and plus additional 6% of the GPU of the CPU architecture additional on top of the frequency. It's great CPU, guys. So in 2020, go ahead and grab it as used like new for 180 bucks, and you're going to be good to go with i5 8600K or i5 9600K, guys, for gaming and everything. 3D rendering, graphic design, video encoding, because I'm a YouTuber and you know it's coming from the YouTuber. It will be good to go with just 6 core 6 thread CPU, guys, all the way up to 2022 or 2023. You don't need anything more than that. And because why you want to invest extra $2,000 to decrease your rendering time by 2 times? If you're not rendering 1,000 videos every day, then you're going to be good to go, guys. If you're not rendering your 3D animations your 3D scene into 3D animation, like 3D video animation, you're going to be good to go, guys. If you're rendering some nice beautiful wallpapers and stuff like that in 3ds Max or Cinema 4D, or just modeling some character for the mods and stuff like that, you will be good to go with 6 cores, 6 threads, guys. Alright, so now I'm going to real quick go ahead and switch it. Actually, I cannot switch it anymore too high, but pretty sure at the high we're going to, I just want to see what will be at the high. So what's going to happen, guys, I'm going to load another level real quick. Let me real quick go ahead and do that. I'm gonna do it real quick and play it again. And we'll go ahead and try at the high now. So at the high, AF will be 16 times, texture quality will be at high, but pretty much when it comes in terms of texture quality, high or low, I didn't see any difference when you're running 10K resolution or 8K resolution, to be honest with you. So we're having high, this is the preset that we're going to have. Keep in mind that we had it with the GPU tessellation. I'm going to show you how ugly at high GPU tessellation look like. Before we're gonna do that, let me real quick and go with you over the system that I'm running today. I'm running today, guys, Core i9 9900K. As you can see, I disabled 2 cores in the BIOS of my motherboard, and I disabled the hyper threading technology, so it's going to be just 6 cores, 6 threads in the BIOS of my Asus ROG Maximus 11 here Wi-Fi model motherboard, Z390 chipset, and the video cards. Video card 1 is going to run pretty hard because there is no space between the video cards, and I'm having them today in SLI and V-Link on the Z390 chipset. And if you want to have a space between your video cards, there is only few motherboard that cost about $500, because this motherboard costs $250, that costs double of the price of this motherboard. Is going to be MSI Z390 Godlike. You're going to have a space between the video cards, or Gigabyte Aorus Extreme. But as again, if you're going to run those 2 video cards in SLI, or any video cards in SLI, no matter triple fan, dual fan design, those video cards are dual fan design. But no matter what kind of design of it, if they're going to be on air, they're still going to thermal throttle itself down. If you don't want thermal throttle itself down, go ahead and pick up the first video card and the hybrid water cooling. Do not install any custom loop GPU water cooling system on it, because you're going to invest $300 extra for nothing. Go ahead and pick up a hybrid water cooler. Install already comes from a manufacturer such as EVGA or MSI or Asus, or Gigabyte has a beautiful Aorus Extreme Water Force. I had GTX 1080 Ti, beautiful. So you can overclock your video cards above 2000 MHz, and you're going to increase about 3 FPS in this game. Keep that in mind, guys. So I'm having the cheapest DDR4 memory, CL13 Corsair Vengeance, 2133 MHz, and here we go, 2 RTX 2080 Ti, guys. This is my single core performance, single thread performance, which is the best. You're not gonna reach that with the newer 10 series Core i at stock performance. And this is my multi-core performance, 633 points on single thread, single core performance. 10th generation Core i will never reach at stock frequency this score for the CPU Z, which is 1.88.0 64-bit version. On the test 17.01.64 benchmark. Alright, guys, time to play. This is, guys, at the, before I'm going to wrap it up, this is going to be Tessellation on 10K and at high settings, everything. Alright, we are using right now 11,240 megabytes of VRAM. Right, is it 11,000? No, sorry, it's 10,240. So whatever they're showing here at the menu is not correct, because right here, guys, 10,940 right here is the value. Let me real quick and bring it to you. It's kind of hard at this resolution. I decided to show it to the haters, but anyways, it's above 10,000 megabytes. And look at this. Here we go. When the tessellation at the high GPU toggle tessellation, look how ugly it look like. And sometimes you can see those pixels, not the pixels, but polygons, but look like a pixels coming out, and it's kind of ugly. It's so deep, as I told you. I wish it wouldn't be that deep, so it's not gonna show that ugly details, because what happened, not enough polygons in this terrain, and that's why when it's tessellated it's just pulling an extra vertices and it's creating this ugly kind of looking effect, especially when it goes too deep. See that? So at medium tessellation will be great, or at low it's more photorealistic. Alright guys, 22, 23 FPS, above 20 FPS, which is nice. Without the recording is going to be about 25. You can, as again, add 3 extra FPS. Looking beautiful at high, at 10K resolution. Just beautiful, guys. It's just amazing. This game is also looking beautiful at 8K resolution, but at 10K resolution, guys, it's definitely on another level. It's just completely on another level, guys, at 10K resolution. And guys, this game can run, Turing GPU architecture can run this game at 16K resolution, but my FPS is like 2.4 FPS, and I believe why it is, because I think it's overloading the VRAM. So I'm going to test it with Titan RTX and SLI, and I'm going to show you if it's possible 16K resolution or not. But it's definitely possible to render in real time 16K resolution with the Turing GPU architecture. It wasn't possible with the Pascal GPU architecture, and it wasn't possible with Maximus GPU architecture. Keep that in mind. Amazing, amazing. Above 20 FPS, guys, and still even playable above 20 FPS, but already stuttering. But this game is ready for 30 FPS. So at that low, we are good to go, guys. And at low, the visuals was also excellent. So at low, we are good to go. And as you can see, textures could be improved, guys. Texture is not so detailed high. Could be improved, guys. Especially when I was running at 16K or 10K or 8K resolution older games with their 256 by 256 512 by 512 pixels textures, such as Crysis at 12K resolution. The textures was looking much better than the textures in this game. So they need to improve details for the textures, because they need to be ready. They need to be at least 4K resolution for us, for the enthusiasts, because the Crytek company was the company for the enthusiasts. And if they're not going to proceed that, then I feel sorry about the Crysis. They already decrease the model rendering for the characters, I mean polygon count for the characters, but the terrain is still beautiful. So many details and stuff like that. It's just amazing. Grass, CryEngine 5, CryEngine 3 for sure. I'm not sure about 5. I didn't play with 5 a lot, but CryEngine 3, there's this grass taxing a lot under the CryEngine 3 and CryEngine 2, but I believe somehow it's not taxing a lot under the CryEngine 5, but still taxing. They cannot repeat the same geometry over and over the GPU with the kind of low FPS. It's still a problem for the CryEngine 5. Because in terms of characters, when you cannot load, like with default CryEngine 5, it comes with the characters for you to play with. You cannot render 50 characters on a screen at the same time. Can you believe it? In CryEngine 5, it's struggling. So this kind of engine is, I don't know where CryEngine took it. I mean where Crytek took it. Sorry, when I was saying CryEngine to the Crytek company, I meant Crytek. When it took it, but it's not going the proper way. Unity 3D already showing similar visuals as, if not even better, as CryEngine 3 did, and taxing lower, showing higher FPS and utilizing the SLI as well, and CryEngine 5 cannot do that. Unity right now can render something like this, guys, already. in 2018. And I'm going to use Unity 3D, guys, as a game engine for my future games, and I'm going to develop a game, guys, so stick around. Definitely you're going to see some cool games and stuff from iPlay 4K YouTuber, guys, in the future. I'm going to contribute to the community somehow, not only with my gameplays and reviews and stuff like that and the hardware performance reviews, but it's going to be my own games and softwares coming out to the communities, guys, to the PC enthusiast community, to the gamers, and to the overclockers as well. Alright, guys, 20 FPS, very nice, above 20 FPS actually, very nice performance, as again we're running 10K resolution with the ShadowPlay recording. Without it, it's going to be 25 FPS. Everything maxed out, guys, as you can see within the GPU tessellation. Let me remove the GPU tessellation and let's have a look how the tessellation look like without the GPU tessellation. Is it good to go as well? Is it that deep, or it's acceptable and looking great? Let's just have a look. I'm just curious. And I'm going to wrap it up at this point, guys, and my voice is kind of squeezy, guys. I'm apologizing about it because I recorded so many videos for you. I recorded so many 16K resolution videos, guys. Go ahead and check it out. It's 16K resolution rendered in real time, 133 megapixels. Right now we're rendering 10K resolution in real time. About, I would say it's about 70, something like 60-70 megapixels, but imagine 133 megapixels rendered in real time. Alright, without the GPU tessellation, let's have a look how our tessellation look like without the GPU tessellation. I'm pretty sure it's going to look pretty well, and probably not that deep even, and maybe it's going to even be more acceptable than with the tessellation, GPU tessellation. Let me have a look at the high without the GPU tessellation, how the tessellation look like in the Hunt Showdown. Beautiful game, by the way. As again, we're not doing what game requires us. This is online we're playing right now, but you understand the reason, right, guys? As again, not the gameplay, not the pixel comparison, because everybody understand 8K resolution versus 16K resolution. There is a big deal. Yes, the tessellation looking great, guys. This is how you want to do without the GPU tessellation, and probably going to release the stress from a GPU as well, put it more on the CPU. Okay, buddy, get down. Yeah, see, it's not that deep, and it's nice. You don't have that ugly polygon sticking out. So this is how I would play it, guys, without the GPU tessellation. I really like it the way it is. It's more of like photorealistic. See, like it doesn't look like that ugly. Those hard polygons, reverse polygons sometimes, because due to low polygon count on the ground plane. Yeah, it's looking great, guys. This is how I would play it. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. I showed you everything. As again, I'm putting some great videos for you right now on the screen to watch. Go ahead and check them out. Don't forget to smash that like button for your support. A lot of time, money, energy was invested, and instead of making box money, I'm advising you with tips and sharing the experience. So respect that, guys, and I will see you in the next videos. Don't forget to check out iPlay4k.com YouTube channel. A lot of goodies. Check out that 16K resolution playlist. It's going to be a lot of cool old school games under the 16K resolution, 133 megapixels rendered in real time. It's just going to be amazing experience. You're going to see even at the 4K resolution videos how sharp everything going to look like, how so many details, and it's going to be completely different visuals than you're going to render at the 4K native into the 4K resolution native videos. It's just going to be, you're going to see the difference immediately. Alright, you can see the difference right now on the texture details on the gun as well at 10K resolution comparing with the 4K resolution in this game as well, and it's just on another level this game at 8K resolution and above. It's just amazing experience. If I'm going to find custom SLI profile, guys, I'm definitely going to show it to you, because as you can tell, we can run above 40 FPS with SLI at 10K resolution and hopefully 30 FPS at 16K resolution, which is Turing GPU architectures, guys, allow us to run almost any game at 16K resolution in 2019 and around 25/30 FPS, no matter what kind of game you're playing. Alright, guys, when you're using SLI, RTX 2080 Ti or Titan RTXs and SLI, because Titan RTX is going to give you about 2-3 FPS extra. They're not going to give you too much when your FPS below 60 FPS. Alright, guys, But as again, I'm going to show you how the Titan RTX runs single video cards in this game, as well as Titan RTX and SLI as well, if I'm going to find that profile. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Smash that like button. I play 4K with you was today, and till the next time. Peace!